So what's up everybody, welcome back to another Swany Rants video. Now, I finally have another topic that I want to talk about, and this is regarding Battlefield 5. Now, Battlefield 5 has received this bad reputation ever since its launch, and even before that with its horrible marketing. And they just announced that, they're ending support for Battlefield 5 along with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it's made a lot of people angry. And they just released this trailer a couple days ago for like one of the elite figures. It's called Steve Fisher. And he has this like Tom Cruise kind of feel to him. He feels so out of place. It feels like a movie, like a movie character or something you'd see in like Saints Row. Just like a goofy comedic character. So we're going to watch this little trailer together, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then I want to go over the YouTube comments. And you can tell just by the amount of like to dislike ratio, there's so many more dislikes that people are not happy with this. Everyone feels like it's a huge slap in the face to the Battlefield community. But let's just watch the video and I'll show you what we're talking about.
Shot count.
Like right off the bat, it's so over the top. Doesn't look at the explosion.
Everyone wants on their side in a firefight.
Like, you see all these World War II soldiers, and then there's him.
Oh, you might think you stopped me. But I'm the hero of this movie.
So as you can see, it's pretty over the top, and a lot of people are just enraged. I even disliked it. It's got 20,000 dislikes to about 5,000 likes. So that's not a very good ratio out of 200,000 views. Then you have comments like, there could be no worse time to release this garbage. Community to give us Russian map before you die. Battlefield 5. Tom Cruise. What the fuck is this? Blind shooting over your head with a pistol. This is World War II or Gangster Paradise. The script for this trailer looks like it was made by 10-year-old kids after watching a Class B movies from 80s. Are you trying to humiliate yourself? At least you managed to do that well. Imagine buying a $10 skin in a dead game. That's a good point. But you guys get the gist of it. Like, everybody's pissed off at this. This just didn't go well with the community, and it's because whoever's in charge, either at DICE or EA, it's like they lost the feel of what makes Battlefield Battlefield and why Battlefield fans enjoy Battlefield. And what makes Battlefield Battlefield is how it, takes a war scenario and just turns that into a video game. It's kind of, it's not too realistic because it's a video game, but it's based on like real battles, real life scenarios, and it has this sense of realism to it. And when you have a World War II game, right when this game came out, and they had that whole controversy of women being in this, and they said like, if you don't like the game, don't buy it, and then people didn't buy it, and they just doomed the game from the start. Now, these Elite Series figures, they're just cosmetics. They don't really do too much to the game. But the reason people were so upset is because, like, when people ask for so many epic battles from World War II, like DJ, for example, and instead of giving the community what they ask for, they give them this Tom Cruise, over-the-top movie character who just looks so out of place in that scenario. Like, you have an all-out battle going on set in World War II, and then you have this fictional movie character. It just doesn't sit well with a lot of people because it's based on World War II. And that's why a lot of people didn't like that whole adding women to the game controversy, because yeah, you could add women to the game. That's not a problem. Like, no one's against women being in video games. But the problem is when you have something based on history and, there's not that many women in battles in World War II. Yes, there were women in World War II, but you did not see them just running around on the front lines as often as you see them in this game, and that's what irked people the wrong way. It's like when they try to force something into their game that doesn't fit that time period is what kind of irks people wrong. And that's why this game just didn't do well. It just, it was kind of doomed from the start with their horrible marketing. Like, the majority of the people that play Battlefield are probably dudes. They're probably, I'm guessing, like 15-year-olds all the way up to like 30-year-old, mainly dudes. And if you piss off that target audience, your game's not going to do well. And then when you just constantly add things that nobody wants, like goofy, cartoony kind of things like this Steve Fisher, Tom Cruise type character, something you'd see in like Fortnite that would appeal to the younger audience, it's going to piss off your player base, and it's just not going to go well. And I just hope that whatever they do for Battlefield 6, since they're taking the time, effort, and resources, and they're saying screw Battlefield 5 and screw Battlefront 2, and they're putting all their eggs in this Battlefield basket, I really hope that they take the time to step back, reevaluate what made Battlefield a popular franchise, and they don't try to push their political agenda or whatever it is, because you need to appeal to your target audience. Forcing that on them when they don't want it is not going to go well for you. So, I don't know. That's just my take. I hope that they make Battlefield 6 a lot better than Battlefield 5, and I completely agree with the fact that people are shitting all over this character. In the long run, it's not a big deal because it's just a cosmetic, but it is a slap in the face when like everybody wants maps, guns, stuff from the World War II era, and they're like, screw that, here's a microtransaction, the game's ending support, we're not going to give you any more stuff, have something that's unrelated to World War II. It's just, I get why people are angry. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new here, and yeah, check out one of my previous videos if you guys didn't see those, and I guess that's it, so goodbye.